Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday to all of you guys. Today we are on season 2, episode 11 of Fringe. And this one is because you guys have told me that this is the place where I should be watching it. So the last episode I watched was season 1, episode 16. And apparently anywhere after that episode is good to go. So that's what we're doing today. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get stuck in to a brand new reaction. Here we go. I hate hospitals.
May the Lord who frees you from sin save you.
Are you ready?
I don't think parents are ever ready. I don't even know what's happening, but the answer is no.
Time of death. 5:21 a.m. Miss Donovan, I'm afraid we need to begin the procedures right away.
Donovan?
We'll be able to coordinate that with the transplant team.
All right, I got the first one.
Oh my God! Hi! 68339 Alpha Echo 358.
What? I got chills then. Okay.
Her mother made the decision to take her off life support.
And then she woke up from the dead.
The first half of the sequence is ID information. If he's revealing these codes, he's committing high treason.
And she looks fine now.
The man's name is Andrew Rusk.
What's happening?
She's speaking Russian.
But she doesn't speak Russian. No more questions. Please, she should rest.
Of course.
So just the mention of the name.
I've read documented cases of coma patients waking up and claiming that they had moved to remote locations and witnessed events they couldn't possibly have knowledge of.
Right, there's the connection, okay.
We got into a fight the morning she collapsed. I wouldn't let her take the car. You know, I never thought that I would get a chance to tell her how much I loved her again. God gave her back to me.
Oof, that one got me a bit.
Andrew Rusk, the man in the picture. He was here.
So this will be like when she went into the tank, won't it? She now has that connection with Andrew Rusk, just like Olivia had it with John Scott.
Agent Dunham.
I recognise this actress. Someone tell me what else she's been out of, please.
Information.
It's classified military codes.
It's not Lost Girl, is it? Surely not.
What happened to subjects 1 through 5?
Settled with them out of court. They probably never had to work again. Not that they could.
Jesus, Walter.
Why would she be channeling Rusk? What's so special about him?
That's a good question.
Is it not him channeling her, like him knowing that's the loophole to get through to...
Say her mother has refused that.
After watching Walter's scariest home videos, who can blame her?
Fair point, Astrid. Fair point. Oh, it's the guy that visited her in the hospital.
We believe that Andrew Rusk may be trying to communicate through you, psychically.
Give Agent Dunham and me a minute alone, please.
She's gonna be like, scram! Get out of here, Agent Dunham.
Are you a religious woman, Agent Dunham?
No.
Then I imagine you sit in judgment of those of us who rely on our faith.
Why? Why would you think that? Just because we don't agree doesn't mean there's judgment there.
I know what faith can mean to a person.
Well said, Olivia.
Whatever happened, Agent Dunham, it's over now.
How? How is it over? Obviously she's going to be protective of her daughter, I get that. But brushing things under the rug isn't going to solve anything, is it either? It's not like her daughter is just suddenly not going to start speaking Russian. What'll happen is her daughter will seek Agent Dunham out, personally. That's my guess.
In the Tibetan teachings, the near-death experiencer...
Oh, pizza in TV looks so good all the time.
My mother believed in God, but all the praying in the world didn't stop my stepfather from terrorizing her.
Well, we get to find out more about her stepfather now. Because they mentioned that ages ago and then nothing since.
Hello?
This is her daughter. Knew it.
I'm seeing him again. Andrew Rusk.
Okay, well, where are you?
Oh, a scrapyard.
Lisa? Where are you?
Oh, at least Peter's gone with her. I feel like Charlie should have been informed, maybe.
I can see him.
Andrew Rusk.
There's someone else, another man. He has a gun.
They were here.
Yes.
Olivia, got a 9mm shell casing.
That you just pick up with your bare hands? Peter, come on now. Evidence.
Is she mad?
No. She's just glad that you're okay.
She's a little mad. She's got to be a little mad.
Why don't we just stay here for a second? Get in the car, you can get one.
She kind of looks a bit like Angelina Jolie's daughter.
It's Andrew Rusk.
Your girl was right.
Olivia, I need some help!
What happened?
I don't know, she just started a seize.
Jesus.
I just talked to the medical examiner. He confirmed that Rusk was killed by a bullet wound to the head.
9mm. It's going to be something to do more with this this pastor.
I propose that Rusk's murder and Lisa's rebirth happened simultaneously.
Right, that's where the connections happened. Possibly by this guy. He didn't mean to, but maybe he did.
Can you get these memories out? Can you help my daughter?
I mean, he helped Olivia. I mean, he put Olivia in the situation in the first place, but still, he helped Olivia to deal with those. Walter got so passionate then about when he was talking with the father.
I believe Rusk's energy would reanimate the girl. It doesn't suggest why she's sick.
If Rusk is sick, could that make Lisa sick too?
Ooh, like a phantom illness.
You can't think of anything to do?
Maybe I could tell them that my stomach is troubling me.
That is not what I mean.
Walter.
You think that she could have access to his memories?
You want to find out who killed him?
Yeah.
Let's see, shall we?
The way he just milks Jean and then drinks out of a beaker there and then. Oh, God. I can't.
Think about Andrew Rusk.
Okay.
Who is Lisa? Why is she talking this way?
Because I believe.
This is Andrew Rusk. Oh, this is good. I like it.
I can't leave her.
Miss Donovan, you have asked me to help. Please let me do my work.
It must be so terrifying for her as a mother to see. I mean, they're just in a university lab where people are just like drugging her daughter. It's terrifying.
Let me go!
Terrifying.
Andrew, who killed you? Give me a name.
Don't know his name. His left arm.
Walter.
His left arm is a diabetic? Like, what? Oh, like, did he bite him?
Peter.
Hey, she's coming out of it.
Be nice to wake up next to him, wouldn't it?
Jake Selig, age 36, walked into a Roxbury ER 3 nights ago.
With an injured arm. There we go.
Looking for Jake Selig.
Hey! Stop!
Well, he's on the run. Oh my God, he's a fast runner. He just punched him in the face. Charlie.
Lisa, there's no need for you to be looking at that.
This is him. I have something to drink.
Okay, I'll be right back.
What? This was the distraction, Peter.
Lisa's brain scan. I think she's still sleeping.
Oh, he's pretending to be her.
Rusk is still in control.
Right.
Lisa?
Where is she? Where's my daughter?
Days.
I spent 7 years in the Navy and I never killed a man. But Andrew Rusk deserved it. For what that bastard did to his wife.
He's gone home to the wife.
Teresa Rusk hired you to kill her husband? Before you killed him, you told him his wife hired you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're in trouble, my girl. You need to get safe.
Do this, please! You had me killed. Admit that you had me killed. Don't you want to die with a clean conscience? One!
Oh, it's a dart. Okay, dart much better than a bullet wound.
I'm gonna take you to the hospital and get you checked out, make sure that everything's okay, and then I'll bring you back to the lab, and we'll meet you there.
I was going to say, how do they know that he's gone?
I would propose that Mr. Rusk stuck around to deal with unfinished business.
Okay, so he's done what he needed to do, and now he's gone.
How can we be sure?
Tested with something Russian, maybe?
Even as a scientist, sometimes I have to rely on faith.
God keep you and yours safe, Dr. Bishop.
And you, ma'am.
He's not allowed to be that good of an actor. Can't say I blame the girl.
Bye.
I'll be 18 in a year. Don't wait too long to make your move.
And this is 211. Oh, God, I've got things to say about this.
I suggest that Mr. Rusk's post-mortem adventures will prove to be the exception rather than the rule. If not, I will go into the exorcism business.
Is it just me, or did you detect a note of excitement in his voice?
I did. I heard it. Oh no.
I think he's speaking Russian.
Oh no. So there's 211 down. I am still a little bit of confusion when it comes to why it was so important to see 211 within season 1, just solely off that episode. Right, so I've just checked a message off of Mirko. It says the unaired season 1 episode called Unearthed was then shown during season 2 and confused a lot of people because due to its plot, it simply doesn't fit there. Therefore, episode Unearthed, which is given as extra content on season 2 discs in a box set, should be watched during season 1 run. And the best place is after 116. Okay, so this was filmed during season 1 anyway. It's just because they already had it, they've just thrown it in there, and it just didn't make sense. I'm hoping that means that something happens between Peter and Olivia during season 2 at least, because Lisa said in this one, you know, I'm 18 in a month, you better make your move, girl. And she looked like quite confused by this, but then she's like, oh, right, with you, I know what you're on about now. And it's like they're planting those seeds, but we're no closer to anything actually happening. And from the get-go, I sort of figured it was going to be one of those really slow burn type of ships. Like, we spot it initially, straight away, want something to happen, but they're gonna drag us along because, you know, I mean, it's great TV, isn't it? And you always kind of want what you can't have as well. So I've seen this in a lot of shows prior, like with Bones and The Mentalist and whatnot. You see it straight away from the pilot, but then it takes so long until we actually get something. I've got a feeling Fringe is going to be similar to that. We did see Peter flirting with Olivia's sister. Was that in the last episode or possibly the one before that? And we've seen Peter with the heart eyes for Olivia from the get-go as well. So again, the pieces are put in place, but we haven't seen anything solid. And in this episode in 211, when Lisa says to Peter, so is Olivia your girlfriend then? He says, no, she's just a friend that is a girl, and she has a gun as well. So he laughs and smiles at that, whereas I feel when she brought it up to Olivia, again, it was like oh, right, okay, I'm with you now, but she sort of brushes it off, whereas I think with Peter it's a lot more coy, it's a lot more excited at the prospect of having something more, but again, we'll have to wait and see there. I am glad that you guys told me about placing this episode early on, because if it doesn't fit where it should, where it was placed, I'd rather not have that uncomfortable blip in the timeline. So yeah, thank you to all of you that let me know, and obviously a shout out to Mirko for sending me the message and letting me know a little bit in more detail of the reasons why, etc. Okay, so let's focus on this episode right now, because to me, it felt like it fit here. It just feels normal. So again, good shout on the watch order of this. And with the jumping of consciousness, I feel like it suits this season because we saw it with Olivia and John Scott. And with this one, it's a little bit different because it's when a person passes, it's the death that allows that soul, that consciousness to then jump into that body, and suppress the person that owns the body as well. So Lisa was suppressed while Andrew Rusk took over, and then at the very end we saw the gentleman in the car crash pass away, and in that time, again, I'm assuming it's Andrew Rusk, has jumped into this body now instead. Whether that was just like to keep this sort of going type of deal, like, no, Andrew Rusk didn't have any closure and he's going to go after his wife still, so you need to make sure that you fix this problem if it arises again, maybe. Or it's just like a different Russian guy, but I doubt it. I'm going to guess it's Andrew Rusk. And there must be a way to stop the consciousness just jumping after each sort of possession. I mean, Walter put it down to he had unfinished business. He faced that business head on. It didn't go to plan, but you know, he's got that closure there, and then he's just, I don't know, not in Lisa now, so that was the main thing. But really, he's then jumped into another person that died in that moment. I don't know, I guess it's just up to interpretation, right? Because for me, I haven't seen anything else from that, and maybe you guys know a little bit more. But I am very excited to dive into season 1, episode 17. After this one, we'll get back into the swing of things now. And before I completely sign off, I just want to touch on a few more things within this episode. So one, I didn't see the Observer again. And this is becoming an issue for me because I am looking out, but I just didn't see him. So there was my one point. Another point I wanted to make as well was Walter talking to Lisa's mom and saying about the science and faith sort of debate, and he's like, you know, you need to believe it to understand it, and him explaining that, you know, sometimes you just need a bit of faith as well. So he understands her point of view and her belief system, even though they might not align completely. He's being respectful of what she believes in and wants the same in return as well. I just think that moment was so lovely, and there was just that mutual respect there in that moment, and he acted the hell out of it, as he always does. It's just incredible. I do like the times where it's just Peter and Olivia as well, like when they were sort of investigating and deep diving into things, and they're just having a chat, and you can see that they're getting to know each other a little bit more as well, beyond just the case and everything being work. It's nice when you see those little subtle moments of just realism, and yeah, the friendships forming more so than just colleagues. And he did say in this one she is a friend, so considering Olivia thinks she has no friends, I'm hoping that she stands in the same place as what Peter does and sees him as a friend as well. And yeah, I hope I see a lot more of those moments as well. Obviously I ship them, guys. I'm not gonna deny that. I clearly do. I think that they would be great together, and I do love the little subtle flirtations and hints and the breadcrumbs that we're getting from the writers when it comes to that pairing. I am a sucker for that kind of thing, but I'm enjoying the ride. Like, I'm not in any need of rushing, because I think when writers seem to rush and push those relationships early on, you have no build. You just sort of burn out. So yeah, I'm excited to see where they take it for sure. Okay, I will leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed my season 2 episode 11 random reaction as much as I enjoyed watching it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I want to give a massive shout out to all of you guys watching these, especially those on Patreon watching in their extended forms. I can't thank you enough for all of your support. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the content. I really do. I have been posting as well some shorts and TikToks. So if you want to head over to my TikTok, it's Dakara Jane over there as well. I would really appreciate it. Show me some love, because I am trying to hit 1,000 followers on there, because there's potential streams that you can do and stuff if you have 1,000 followers, but I'm way off. So if you guys can help a girl out, click on my links in the description and head over to TikTok. I would much appreciate that. So thank you so much in advance. And yeah, I shall leave it there. I hope to see you all for the next one. Goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen FedAM, and they say, I adore this episode so much. This is from my 116 reaction. Maybe because it's Charlie centric, maybe because we see Jealous live, maybe because we see Walter making that sacrifice. Walter's struggling lately, especially being confronted with some ghosts from his past. And after the reveal that the ZFT manifesto was written with that typewriter, the more he's back in touch with reality, the more it really starts to seem like he's dealing with the weight of the consequences of his actions. And it's so true, it's so deep. We've seen that time and time again with Walter. Even in this episode, in 211, we saw like the experiments that he did in the past and how, you know, the university have dealt with that, but it's left people unable to live the lives that they could have lived. Like, he has made those decisions, he has hurt these lives. And yeah, this manifesto is another reminder of the decisions that he's made in the past and how weighty those consequences might be as well. But Walter to me seems very different now than the Walter that we seem to look at in the past, either with the videotapes or with, you know, the past stories of his youth. It just doesn't seem like the Walter that we see right now. So I can't wait to dive further into that as well. But yeah, it was a great episode. I couldn't agree more. And seeing Jealous live gave me life. I love it. And I do think Anna Trav shows those moments so well, because she doesn't overact them. They're very subtle. It's very clear of Olivia Dunham, you know, that character. I think she embodies her perfectly. So yeah, I'm excited to see more. Thank you so much for the and don't forget, if you would like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, guys, then don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. Maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.